Once again, we're here, the Business Alliance with the Prestige Magazine. We are in the East Coast Games with the owner, Henry Caballero. How's everything?
Everything's going pretty good, man. How about you?
Oh, pretty good, man. I'm pretty happy about this. It's like being in Disney World, you know? What can you tell me about the esports, just for me to understand it better?
Esports has significantly grown since 7-8 years ago. Before, you'd have to fly yourself out. It cost you a lot of money just to go to any tournament, and there would only be like one tournament within the year, something like that. It was very difficult, and also it was kind of like taboo. It's because you're wasting your time on games. But now you have people making a living off it. Some guys are making $1 million, $2 million a year in salary.
Wow.
You have other guys, they make $50K a year. Some guys are literally on a yearly salary even before they win tournaments, just because they're that good.
Here in America? Or?
In America.
Okay.
In America, I don't know about the other countries. I'm pretty sure there are a lot of things going on over there. But I do know there are colleges that give out scholarships for like League of Legends.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So esports industry has come a long way, and it is going to keep getting bigger because now it's being recognized.
Before we decided to do this interview, we sent out an announcement, and we got tons of questions, and I wanted to ask you, which they have better understanding of what I have, so I'm going to just rely on those questions.
Okay.
What kind of game center do you consider yourself?
We consider ourselves to be specifically meant for the esports scene, which is why we tailor our computers are tailored toward like let's say the CS:GO guy that needs all his frames. You guys know what I'm talking about. We got the 144 hertz monitors. We're rocking the 1060s, all that good stuff. We make sure that they can get their 300 to 400, and also if any new game comes out, they're usually pretty demanding. So we're able to keep it up on the high end, and we're able to run tournaments consistently, one right after another. We don't really have any downtime.
When you say one after another, is it like what, once a month? Or
every week we have a tournament going on. Yeah.
My understanding also, you have people coming from other cities and other states as well?
Yes, we do.
Okay.
So like let's say we hold like a major one that happens, maybe we always have a tournament every weekend, but some games are take a lot more planning. So let's say our Counter-Strike, for instance, those will have like bi-monthly or tri-monthly. And then guys will fly in for that, or they'll come down from like Jacksonville, Pennsylvania, wherever. Just because those are a little more important, and the price spots are different on those.
Okay. Which games are the most popular here?
The most popular right now is PUBG. That one is more. The tournaments on that one are a little more difficult to run just because of custom servers. But PUBG, League of Legends, Overwatch, and Counter-Strike are the top most played games here currently.
Does East Coast has his own team?
Yes, we do. Actually, the shirt I'm wearing.
Cool.
We are the Samurais. We're actually
the Samurai. All right. And what's your specialty there? What's the best game you guys play? Or
basically,
how does that work?
This works for like all games. So like let's say we have Frostbite coming up, right? It's in Detroit, Michigan. I mean Dearborn, Michigan.
My understanding you're going
I'm actually
there.
we're actually going out.
You going as a player?
No,
or?
Me and the Lab TV are going out to support our players that are going to be out
Nice,
there.
right.
Yeah, so they're going to be rocking the Samurais out there to go ahead and see what they can do. But also, it applies to like our Madden player. We just had a challenger event. We were sanctioned by Electronic Arts, the company, to host one of their tournaments for them.
So it's a real thing. I mean,
It's this
this is not a game.
Yeah.
It seems like that, but
Yeah.
okay.
No, but our Madden guys are gonna be wearing our jerseys.
Is that a tournament like that? How long does it last? Or
Well, each game varies. So let's say our Madden one took 2 days. Not too bad, 2 days, and we did about 6 hours, 7 hours each day. Let's say for our Smash ones, we could run about 40, 50 people in 1 day. Whereas Counter-Strike, depending if we get like 8 to more teams, it can take 3 days long. It really depends on the game, because some Counter-Strike matches take about an hour. Smash things are like 3 minutes a match.
Henry, let me ask you something. For a person that wants to come here, do you prepare yourself at home and then you come here, or what do you recommend for a new player when they come here? What do they play?
If you're coming here as a new player, more likely you're coming here for the PCs, because you always hear about the PCs are the best thing. They beat consoles, all that stuff. You don't need to know anything. We'll help you out. We'll show you the basics on it. You just have fun. There's a lot of guys that come here that are exactly on the same skill level that don't mind jumping in a game with you. Mm-hmm. And also you have really high tier players that you'll never really get a chance to meet in person unless you come here. So like I have a guy called Horny. He's top in the world within the 200s. I'm not sure. something like that. But you rarely get to see him in person, but he comes here just to play his competitive matches.
Wow.
So you get a chance to meet some really skilled players and learn from them, you know. And it's not you don't come here, you don't get intimidated, you know.
That's what I meant.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You're not. You have to prepare yourself.
Yeah, no.
To go somewhere. Okay.
You're not going to play against them in a match, obviously. You know,
Right.
but you can learn something from it, have fun. You know.
Okay, so let me ask you something. You have a VIP room and parties and all that. How does that work?
Oh well, yeah, we have a VIP room. So basically, our VIP room has 10 computers set up, and the main reason for that is, let's say for instance, we just had one last weekend. It was a League of Legends party. The teams in that are 5. So what he did was he had 10 of his best friends come. They all happen to play League of Legends, and they all went in that room, and they ran league tournaments together all day. They had catering, all that good stuff.
If you want to come from another city or another state, you guys have accommodations? You guys recommend places around here?
Yeah, we'll be more than happy to go
Yeah.
ahead and help you. Recommend hotels and all that good stuff.
Okay, you were saying about the sports team. How fast is the esports developing in America, and how is that affecting your business?
It's affecting us in a good way, like a big time good way. Because let's say past 2 years, because I had this idea like for several years, you know. So say 5 years ago, it was slowly trickling, was slowly growing. You'd see 1 or 2 games in the main spotlight.
But let me ask you something. Where you get it from? Were you in a different city and you saw it, and they say, "Man, this is a
No.
How did that work out?
For me, let's say, wow, it's been a long time. 12 years ago, I forgot how old I was. Let's say 12 years ago, I was running online gaming communities, right? I managed over 100 members. Well, I started as a regular member and became up to be VP in that gaming community. It was a very popular one. And then we went ahead and split, and I started my own. And then we just grew from there, another 100 plus community. And then I was just like, man, you know what really sucks is that everybody's online all the time. It's cool, I talk to you guys all the time, but we need a place to meet. You know, we're doing all these tournaments. Like, we played tournaments online, and it was a pain in the ass just because we had to link up together. Like, okay, you're here, you're in, and it's all via voice. So, like, we need somewhere physical, you know? We need somewhere physical so I can meet, so I can do anything. So now I was like, we're going to do this. So then from there, just came planning.
It's kind of, I guess, off the camera. I asked you the other day, why would I want to come here instead of being at home? And you had a pretty good answer.
Yeah, it's pretty much like, why do you go to a bar instead of buying a 12-pack and sitting at home? You know,
to socialize.
It's a social.
It's part of it.
Yeah, it's because everybody knows when you go AFK, you take a break from the board. You go to get something to eat. You're doing that by yourself. Here, when people take a break, they usually go next door to the pizza shop. They go to the bar, have a beer, get a burger or something, and they come back. They sit in our cafe area, whatever. So it's cool because now you're done. You take a break. You're talking more about the game. You find out other stuff, and man, you're making new friends. You know.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How long is the store been around?
Oh, we just opened in August.
And it's been pretty good. I've seen.
Yeah.
You guys are packed all the time, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. And can we talk about prices here, or is that something that?
Yeah.
Tell me about it. Yeah.
So pretty much, basically how it runs here is we either do per hour or you can buy day passes. So it's either 5 an hour or 15 all day. Other days we have specials for like 10 all day, which are Mondays and Wednesdays. And also, if you buy 3 or more hours, you get package discounts and all that.
You're gonna have a grand opening pretty soon.
Yes.
When is it?
That's gonna be December 14th.
Okay. What's the average age here? I mean,
So the average age, we usually get like 13 and up.
Mm-hmm.
We put the sign at the door saying you got to be 16 and up. If you're under, you come with a guardian. That's just to keep.
So would it be a family environment?
Yeah,
here,
no,
or?
it's a family environment. We put that sign to keep the chaos at bay, just because we don't want a lot of kids running around.
You're right.
You know, so like we do have kids come in a little under, but these are mature kids. We know them. You know, so we always give everybody a shot. You know, we're not gonna kick you out, nothing like that. You know.
Let me ask you about the music, man. That's amazing. Tell me about it.
Oh, basically what we did, we signed up with Rockbot, and the music is basically your own mini game while you're in the center. So people can vote. You're competing for who's top DJ, and then I believe if you do a certain amount with a certain amount of time, you get like Rockstar Hall of Fame or something via them. So it's pretty cool, and it's always on display. So whoever votes for a song, your picture appears on our projector, what song you picked, and it gets posted to Twitter automatically, and it's pretty cool.
Cool, man. Okay, let me ask you something else. Where are you located?
Oh, we are in Hollywood, Florida, 2 blocks away from the Hard Rock, right here on Sterling Road.
Website?
EastCoastGamingCenter.com.
Facebook?
ECGFL. East Coast Gaming. That's the link.
How about Instagram?
Instagram should be East Coast Gaming as well. Everything's gonna be East Coast Gaming or East Coast Gaming Florida.
Okay, which one the platform do you guys prefer, YouTube or Twitch?
Twitch. We prefer Twitch just because actually we've just been affiliated with them. They just signed us on. So now we're allowed to get subscribers, and it's pretty much because we're getting a large viewing population for our videos. It's a little abnormal because normally when you get people to follow you, you're usually doing about 10% of the followers are your viewers, right? So say I get 100 people, I get 10 viewers. But like our Madden tournament, we had 300 viewers, and we were only at like 200 followers. So it was crazy. And every weekend we're always streaming something, so we'll average like 20 to 30 viewers and all that stuff. So I guess they saw that we were doing pretty well, and they just pushed us right on through. And so,
okay, let me ask you something. As you know, we're a magazine, Prestige Magazine. Is there a way, a promotion that we can offer the newcomers when they come here for the first time? Do you have some sort of promotion for them?
yeah, pretty much. You come in, and your friend gets a day pass.
Okay.
You know, bring a friend, and you both get a day
That's
pass.
awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
The group together get a day pass.
And what is the process? So you come here and what do? You just username and...
Yeah, pretty much. It's simple. You come in, you come to the front desk, just like you would create an account for a game. You just give us a username and a password that you want. Well, no, we create the password, then you set up the password later on the computer. Yeah, but that's it, and you're done. And then let's say you buy a bunch of hours when you're here after the passes. You can come in whenever you want and use those hours. They roll over. The only thing that expires is the day pass. It expires that day.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we were saying something about the pricing, but we never got to the price itself. You were saying day passes and...
Yeah, so basically it's $5 an hour or $15 all day. Mondays and Wednesdays for $10 all day.
Is there anything else that we should let them know about what we do here and everything? The virtual reality.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do have a dedicated virtual reality room. We do have rhythm games for it. We do have a lot of the shooters, the slow-mo shooter, the Super Hot VX. I mean, any top game, Rick and Morty, all that good stuff. You know, top 10 VR games. And if there's one on there that we don't got, just tell us, we'll get it. It's not a big deal. Same thing goes with any games on the computers. We get requests. You want it in there, it's not installed in our server, I'll go install it the next
Is there a newsletter or something that you guys keep everybody updated with everything?
So on our Facebook, you go on our Facebook, everything is there.
Perfect.
Everything's on our Facebook.
Well, I wanted to thank you. We heard it from the source right here, the owner, Henry Caballeros. You know, whenever you guys are ready to come, just come here and just get that free pass for your friend. And just have fun. You're going to hear more from us. Thank you
you guys.